Hi guys, this is John here. In today's lecture, I will show you how to use your VR app on your mobile phone. Now, before I start this lecture, I am assuming that you have already taken the VR app which you downloaded. So this APK which you downloaded in the previous lecture, and you have installed this app on your mobile phone. So I'm assuming you've already done this. And if you still haven't done that, please go through the lecture on how to install an APK on your mobile phone. So I have already covered that in a previous lecture. So let's get started. So we had downloaded an app called John_VR. So let us go ahead and view that app on our mobile phone. So I'm going to start my mobile phone screen recording. Now, as you can see the screen of our phone, I have downloaded a new app called John_VR, this APK. So let me go ahead and install that. It asks me to install, so I go ahead and install it. So now that my app is installed, let me go ahead and click on open, and it goes into landscape mode. It will ask whether you want to allow it. Please click on allow. So it will ask you for a few scenes. So let's start off with scene number 1. Now you can see that there are 2 viewing points here. That's because, as you remember, in our headset, we'll be using this VR headset for our lecture today and in your lab as well. So our VR headset has a binocular kind of a vision, 2 oculars here. So we will be inserting our phone inside this like this. I'll show you how to do that, and then I will show you how to control. So now that we have started this app, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to pair this controller with your mobile phone here. So let us go ahead and do that first before we learn how to use this headset. Let us continue. Okay, so guys, let me go ahead and exit this app for now. Now for the next part, what we need to do is as follows. So now I have this controller in my hand and I have my mobile phone. So this is the power button of my controller, this one here. So let me go ahead and press this button. So now you have your power button. So what I'm going to do is, if you look at this button right here, this controller has a total of 6 buttons. This button here to your right is your power button, which you can press. Please press it hard, don't break it. Press it and keep it pressed until you see a blue light. And this blue light will start blinking, means this is a Bluetooth connection which I have to do between my controller and the phone. So I will go to my phone here. Now let us switch to the phone here, and I will go to my Bluetooth settings. Now here there is an option of pair a new device. So I will click on pair a new device. Now there is an option of available devices, and here I can see VR box as an available device. So the VR box is the name of my controller here. So I will go ahead and click on VR box, and it automatically pairs and it shows you as currently connected. So you can see the VR box as a connected device. Now we have paired this to your mobile phone. Now I have to make one more setting. Now this button here and this button here, this is @. This button is called @, and this is called button number D. Take this button and this button and please press it both together. Until a mouse shows up. As you can see, a mouse just showed up a mouse pointer which I can control. So you can see if my hand goes left, the pointer goes left. If my hand goes right, the pointer goes right, up, down, left, right. This mode was done using pressing these two buttons together. Now, once you have done all of this, you are ready to control your VR app using this controller. So let us go back and start our VR app. So if you remember the name of the app, it was John_VR. Now this was the app that we were looking at. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this phone and insert it into my VR headset here. So let us go ahead and see that. So what you do is, I'm keeping this aside for now. I take my headset and it has a slot or a tray that comes out from here. So I take it out. If you see from here, again, just showing you, this is your headset. The tray comes out like this. I take it out and I take my mobile phone. Now, if you look at your mobile phone very closely, here you will find a vertical line. This vertical line, if you see here carefully on your phone, will be towards the bottom part of your screen. Whereas if you see here that the line just showed up, if I touch the screen. Now, here what I will do is, I will make sure that this line is towards the bottom part of my tray and this spring is towards the top. Please be very careful. This line should be down. This spring should be on top. I insert my phone like this. It fits here. It fits clearly. Just make sure that it's fine. It's perfect. You can already see the room is moving in VR. So this should be perfectly fit. Then what I do is, I take my tray and as you can see, I insert it like this and it fits inside my headset. So now my headset has a phone in it, correct? So now what you can do is, you go ahead and put this headset on your head, correct? And you can see, now once you wear this headset, you'll be able to see all around the room. And if you tilt your head in a particular direction, as you can see on the mobile phone screen now, I'm able to view the two 3D models that I had. Now let me show you how to change the 3D model. Now please keep your eyes focused on the controller here and what I'm clicking, and also look at the screen, which is the mobile phone screen recorder. Now your controller here has two buttons, this button on top, this one on down. If you press this button, it will escape the screen. So please don't press this right now. I'm using the lower button, this one here, to change the 3D model. So see, when I press this, what happens on the screen. So when you see, I'm holding this headset and when I click this, my 3D model changes again. So I can change my 3D model and see. Now, since we are using the free version of EnablAR, if most of you all will be using the premium version, in case you are using the premium version of EnablAR, then using this scroll button, you can zoom in and zoom out on the 3D models. So you can definitely try this. Just scroll, use this scroll option up, down to zoom in, zoom out, and use this to rotate. We are using this button to change the 3D model. So see, if I'm clicking again, what's happening? Okay. So as I said, you can use this to scroll. Now we created this app using the free version of EnablAR. You can also now look around. If you look around the room now that I am actually looking, this is giving me a complete virtual reality experience, as though I am immersed in a room of my own. So you can go ahead and now explore this using different scenarios. You had different scenes. So what I would suggest is, take your app, take your phone out, Now click this button to escape. As this button, as you saw, to escape and go back. Click on scene number 3. You are in a jungle now. Put it back inside. Use this to control. Experience it again. You can look around. Enjoy the experience. Now, what you can do is, you can take different 3D models that we have. You can decide what kind of 3D model will look good in what kind of a 3D VR environment. So you have to try this. What I have shown you is how to take 2 basic 3D models and how to turn it into a VR app. Now, for your homework, you have to think about how we can take multiple 3D models, choose what is the right kind of a 3D environment for them, and that is your learning on how to use VR and how to develop VR using EnablAR. So in today's lecture, we saw how to take our VR app, install it, how to start it. Then we started the app. We saw how to use our headset. We saw how to pair this controller with our mobile phone. And we also saw the experience on our mobile headset. We saw the basic experience of virtual reality. Now what I want you to do, as I said, take multiple different 3D models, create your own 3D models as well, put it in different virtual scenarios, and then you can understand what kind of a 3D model would work for what kind of a scenario. So you should explore different permutations and combinations, different pairings, and explore how you can make the best VR experience for yourself and for somebody to see. I hope this lecture was clear. I will see you guys in the next lecture. Thank you.